The last time I guest hosted for Dennis, I had the brilliant Heather McDonald on. She wrote an article in the City Journal entitled The Corruption of Medicine, where she talked about the crazy woke reforms that are happening across the board in medical schools and in the medical profession writ large. To give one of the many horrible examples, they've changed the MCAT now. They've changed a quarter of the questions specifically on the MCAT to not be about medicine or about science, but to be about social issues, because supposedly that is equitable. Another thing that she reported is that UPenn Medical School is guaranteeing admissions to Black applicants, who maintain a 3.6 GPA in college, who can score 1,300 out of 1,600 minimum on the SAT, and who have 2 summers of internships. They do not have to take the MCAT. As long as they meet those requirements, they gain admission to UPenn Medical School. So here's another story that fits into Heather McDonald's thesis that the medical profession is going up in flames. At University of Minnesota Medical School, let's just say that the students had a bit of a woke Hippocratic oath that they had to take upon their entry. Sean, let's play the clip.
With gratitude, we, the students of the University of Minnesota Twin Cities Medical School class of 2026, stand here today among our friends, families, peers, mentors, and communities who have supported us in reaching this milestone. Our institution is located on Dakota land. Today, many Indigenous people throughout the state, including Dakota and Ojibwe, call the Twin Cities home. We also recognize this acknowledgement is not enough. We commit to uprooting the legacy and perpetuation of structural violence deeply embedded within the healthcare system. We recognize inequities built by past and present traumas rooted in white supremacy, colonialism, the gender binary, ableism, and all forms of oppression. As we enter this profession with opportunity for growth, we commit to promoting a culture of anti-racism, listening and amplifying voices for positive change. We pledge to honor all Indigenous ways of healing that have been historically marginalized by Western medicine. Knowing that health is intimately connected to our environment, we commit to healing our planet and communities. We vow to embrace our role as community members and strive to embody cultural humility. We promise to continue restoring trust in the medical system and fulfilling our responsibilities as educators and advocates. We commit to collaborating with social, political, and additional systems to advance health equity. We will learn from the scientific innovations made before us and pledge to advance and share this knowledge with peers and neighbors.
Look, I'm not going to waste your time by telling you how absurd this is. If you don't know how absurd this is, you should probably turn off the show and go listen to something else. But what I do want to point out to you, I opened this hour by talking about how deadened we are as a culture. And there was a part of me that wondered, was that too much? Was that just too dreary to open the first hour of a national radio show with? But after playing this, my answer is no. It's realistic. This, above all else, proves how deadened we are. Did you hear that maudlin, defeatist, monotone resuscitation that those students had? Honestly, that to me is more scary than the content of what they're reciting. It's the way that they were reciting it and the fact that they even were agreeing to recite it.